Well, we start with a crime story hitting very close to home. You're looking at pictures of our friend and meteorologist Adam Klotz after he was beaten by a group of teenagers on a New York City subway after defending an older man that they were harassing.
3 of the teenage suspects were nabbed by cops, but were released without facing any charges.
Well, this is not the way you want to be on the cover of the New York Post. But Adam Klotz joins us right now, but you can see that I'm sure we can dissolve the cover in. Adam, this happened at 1:15 in the morning after the Giants lost. Could you set the scene for us?
Yeah, I mean, I got on the train at 12:45, and I was on the train car, and I bet there were 25 or 30 people on this train car. And so you're just like, you know how you're sitting on those benches, and there's an older gentleman just across from me, and there's a group of teens, and one of them's lighting a joint, and just with that lighter, they put it in the guy's hair, and his hair went up like a matchbook. And I was like, whoa, you can't do that. That's not cool. And that's all it took. And then I was the focus of all their attention.
Right. You know, and the early stories were that they were harassing him. You're saying that they lit his hair on fire.
They were ignoring him entirely, other than this like joint that they just put in his hair, and it just went up. And he's knocking out flames. And I'm like, well, you can't do that.
And then what happened?
This guy puts out his hair on fire, but then it was just all their attention was right on me. Oh, you got a problem with me? You want to stop me? You want to say something? Why don't you stop me if you want to say something?
And I watched your video you posted on Instagram, and they're punching your face, but you said your side was really in pain. Were they kicking you?
I took a left just sitting there when they were like, you want to do something, and I wasn't going to do anything. And I took a left, and another guy down, and he's like, we need to move. And I get up to try to like leave the car, and this all goes over several stops. I actually go to a whole other car. I get off that train after taking a punch. The whole group, the doors open again at another stop, the whole group just comes and bum rushes me. And suddenly I'm like on the ground. I'm getting kicked in the side. I'm getting wailed on. Like, put him to sleep, put him to sleep. They were trying to knock me out. And then once you're unconscious and you're getting punched, like there's no defense. So I was just doing my absolute best to cover my head so I couldn't get knocked out. And now my side is black and blue. My knee I can hardly bend because I was getting kicked and punched.
Did anyone try to help you?
People were really quick to help me as soon as they were away from me. But when it was happening, no one was doing anything. But I mean, like, I get it. Look what happens when you step up for somebody. Like, I tried to step up for somebody, and this is what just happened to me. Like, why would anyone want to do this to themselves?
Sure, and you said that before they were attacking the guy, they were smoking pot or something like that. But after they attacked you, and you were, in bad shape, they came back.
This is what's crazy. I'm just sitting there kind of bleeding, trying to figure out what happened. It's all kind of daisy. Just like sitting in the car, bleeding. One of the guys, a guy is just like trying to help me. Hey, we called the cops. All of these teens come back, and they just start verbally harassing me. This dude, like, gets out of there because he doesn't. And this, do you see what happens when you talk to us? That older guy, he didn't say anything to us, and he's fine. And you talked, and look what happened.
You said they were young, and you said in your video, you
15
said, where
to
were
17.
their parents? Why are they on the train? Then you reported it was like 1:30 in the morning, and these 15-year-olds are still out on a subway car. Did you hear what happened to these guys? They're free. Did they spend any time behind bars?
From what I know, I mean, they grabbed 3 of what I'm guessing is 7 or 8 kids, and no, they grabbed them and they didn't go anywhere. They let them go that night.
You don't even know if they took their names?
No, they took their names, and I'm told they'll probably get some sort of a summons, and that might be the end of it.
How does that make you feel?
I want there to be something done. It's more like, why is the weather guy on the train trying to stop crime in the middle of the night? Like, where is Eric Adams? Where's the city? Why am I doing this? Right. But why is it up to me?
Sure, absolutely.
Especially at a time in which at 1:15 in the morning, that's when trouble a lot of times happens. You would think there'd be some type of...
There's times in this city's history where there have been police on trains at night, and we're not in that time right now.
Right. Listen, I ride the subway every day. I never see a cop down there, ever.
Apparently, there were no charges because what happened to you was, according to what I read in the New York Post, a misdemeanor. How is that a misdemeanor? They beat the crap out of you. You're so lucky you did not lose an eye or get a brain bleed, or they could have killed you.
And the other guy who they set on fire.
I mean, I think it's wild. I went to the hospital. I'm probably going to pay, some sort of at least deductible. Like, it's going to cost me money, and I'm all beat up, and this isn't going to cost anyone else $1. And the people who did it, they're not going to go to jail. They're not going to pay a dime. Their parents aren't going to pay a dime.
Plus, so how do you feel? How do you feel right now? Like, what bothers you? I mean, your ribs, your knee?
Physically, my ribs and my knee. Like, this is fine.
What'd your mom say? Is she terrified?
Yeah, I think so. But I think she's proud, honestly.
You stood up for someone
Absolutely.
else.
You should be proud of yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, most people, as you could see, would have walked away, but you did something. You did the right thing.
What's wild is it was never scary. I don't know. I would get on the subway again. It wasn't scary when it was happening. It wasn't scary when I stood up for that guy. It wasn't even really scary when they were beating on me.
Why do you think that is?
I honestly, I don't know. But it wasn't scary.
Well, it sounds like the ball is now in your court because the law department for the city says that if you file a complaint, then they will take it up with another department to decide whether or not to charge the kids. What are you going to do?
I don't know. Like, I want someone to be held responsible, but really what I want is some sort of change. I don't want this to happen to somebody else, and I don't think necessarily just these kids getting in trouble. Like, where's the structural change? Like, put some cops down there. I want Eric Adams to do something more long-term that this won't happen to somebody else, more than me just getting some sort of a revenge in the short term.
Plus,
that's what's more important.
What's your message for the kids? Because they might see this.
Just don't throw it away. Like, they're not going to get in trouble because they're 15 and 16 and 17, but don't do this. You got your whole lives. Don't throw your lives away and do this again in a few more years. It's not, it's not worth it. I'm not worth it. This is not worth it.
On your Instagram post, you had said, where are the parents? I mean, here's a group of 15, 16, 17-year-olds in the middle of the night, 1:15 a.m., probably should have been home.
I should have been at home, right? What are we all doing out there? I agree wholeheartedly. I don't know where the parents are, and who knows, maybe they're working late. Like, it's tough in this city, but that's what's awful is, like, sure, maybe I could have taken a $75 cab ride to get home, but most people can't do that, and I can't do that every single day. Like, we need the subways. We need a way to get around this city,
Absolutely.
and yet this is what's happening.
Right, and when you talk about your situation, you watched the Giant game with friends. Game started at 8, it's a 3.5-hour game. Hanging out a little bit after it. There's nothing unusual about in the city. That's usually when these establishments make all their money because people get a chance to hang out. You should be able to go out on the weekends. I mean,
I agree wholeheartedly. And the train was not empty. It was not some like scary, spooky situation. So New Yorkers are getting around this way. It just needs to be safer to do it.
And how would you describe these kids?
I mean, they were just, they looked like typical high school teenage kids. I mean, they're smoking. Sometimes that's what high school kids did, all male. And, like, there was definitely that, like, I don't know, that bravado, that 15, 16, I'm a man, a 17, and my buddy, like, oh, you're going to talk to my buddy, and they just, like, they were riling each other up.
They all
It just got more and more there were definitely people who were more involved, but once it happened, I was bum rushed by a big group.
Man, you got the crap beat out of you, and the team lost. What a night.
Yeah, they got a worse beating than I did.
Yeah, you did the right thing, Adam. It's really
thankful.
salute you for doing that.
But it's a cautionary tale. I mean, all those other people on the subway saw what happened to you, and it's like nobody's stepping up. So
I know, but
brave.
but now why would they when they see this is what happens when you say something?
Well, if they jumped in numbers, it wouldn't happen.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
And you didn't break anything?
No, I don't know. I'm okay.
It's emblematic of what's happening in the city, and then you could say it's what's happening in every city.
Yeah.
It's in every city, especially in the inner city. So
Thank you for making it public. Maybe these stories will.
I would love
bring
if some
change.
sort of change happened out of this.
That would be great. Fingers crossed. We are glad you're okay enough to come on the show.